Welcome back, this is Jack, and we are probably about to fight Big Mom, which is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, apparently I can play as two of them. Rigi and Ichiji, but not Yonji. It's okay, I don't want to, because I'm sticking to the rule of if Luffy's an option, I'm going to play as Luffy. So, we're going to go from there. I'm expecting like a really big cutscene I have to sit through.
散々利用されやがってブリリ
私は被害者だよ。兄ちゃん早くぶっ飛ばしてよ。あいつら全員出てこいベッジ麦わらベッジ
クソあのババビッグファーザーもそん長くは持たねえな早いとこ逃げねえとまずいが
俺やっぱ外出てぶっ飛ばしてくる。ダメよルフィ、私たちはサンジ君を連れ戻すために来たんでしょ。サンジ君の家族を救いたいって望みも叶った。応戦する暇があったら脱出する策を考えるの。
一つ答えろサンジなぜ助けたまんまと敵の罠にかかった憎き仇の我らを父親が悲しむあの人に顔向けできねえような生き方は俺はしねえだから認めろお前は俺の父親じゃねえ二度と俺たちの前に現れるなよくわかった約束しようもうお前にもイーストブルーにも近づかんギャングベッジ門を開けろお前たちが逃げるまで我々ジェルマが護衛を受けよう
よし、時間稼ぎなら俺も。
いいんだルフィ出来損ないに借りなど作らないあいつらなりのけじめだわかった行くぞ作戦開始だ
Although we're seeing him right now, that's actually just a projection of him. He's the actual castle, for the record. So let's see here. Victory conditions. I don't like it saying Straw Hat Pirates and Carrot, because right now she's pretty much considered one in the actual... mind you, when this game was being made, it may have been not as cemented. Because as it stands right now, she's as much a member of the Straw Hats as Vivi ever was. Which is pretty big, so... Just gonna up my attack as much as I can right here. Is there anything in his this final thing right here that I'd want to do? There's a few things I see. Especially that defense right there. Yeah, map 3 is really expensive. Thankfully, with me playing around in the, I didn't need that. I needed this, which I don't have the special fruit for it, so that's all I got. Alright. Don't need to change anything in skills. Let's get going. But yeah, the castle is him. He can project a copy of himself inside. It's not really him. So that you have something to talk to. And remember, he can be in his human form, and you're still can be part of his castle or inside his castle, like he does with his crew most of the time. Because when you get pulled in, you actually shrink down. There's a weird exclamation mark up here I want to go check out.
よし、そろそろ頃合いだな。ビッグファーザー解除。この辺でいいだろう。出ろ。
I jokingly want to say that he's a Zoan when he's really not. He's a Parmesian. Zoan allows you to usually an animal allows you to turn into an animal. You'll have like a total of 3 forms. Your normal animal form or human form. Oh, sorry, your animal form, your human form, and then the hybrid form. A lot of I'm trying to get rid of Press Pro because I imagine that's what the special thing up here is, not fighting Big Mom, which I'm doing that anyway because she's actually not being that difficult to fight right now. There, they're both beaten. I wonder what they're gonna say to me for having done that. Because there's a green exclamation mark, which usually means little bonus quest. Let me go deal with this right here. Yeah, so that did help. Alright. With me having done that, I'm hoping like Germa shows back up and they're more powerful or something. There, Jinbei and Carrot should be safe. Because Jinbei's been officially invited to be a member for a long time. Ever since Fishman Island, Jinbei was invited. He's Luffy, as he's like half conscious, turns and says, Jinbei, join my crew. And he said he would, but he had something to take care of first. And what he had to take care of was officially leaving Big Mom's crew. Frankly, I think it was just an excuse for somebody as powerful as Jinbei to not be readily available in the crew yet, because they didn't want to like have to deal with him being as powerful as he is in like Dressrosa, where someone of his capabilities would have been a big deal. Okay, just minions. Bay should be just fine. Let me get back up there to him, just make sure he doesn't actually retreat. Okay, so he doesn't have the little green circle around him. Good. So, heads up in case you hadn't seen it happen much in here. If they got a green circle around them, that means they're actively retreating. And if you go stand next to them, they'll stop. I wonder how many Big Mom's kids have Emperor's Haki. Alright, I know what I gotta do. It's gonna involve a lot of running. Thankfully, I can take out these bad guys pretty quickly. Although, technically, we're the bad guys. We kind of broke into their home. so that's who was traveling. I saw Nami, but I didn't see who she was traveling with, so I was kind of distracted.
任務完了だ。我々も撤退するぞ。
I do like how each character projects themselves forward differently. Oh, Big Mom's active again. Germa's completely booked, so... Oh, Katakura's here. Yeah, she has a weird eating disorder. She doesn't eat often enough. She suddenly will start... She'll actually get weaker. Oh, Katakura's weaker this time than he was when I was fighting him before. I am definitely not complaining about, because he was not fun. Because he was hard to fight earlier. It's hard to hit the target. We defeat the leader. Well, that worked. Yeah, she's most dangerous when she's hungry. So one of the cheap things they did in this game with that, so they didn't have to actually make Brule a character, was that she appears as somebody else, usually as Luffy. And I thought that was a good idea. Like, it was just a way to include her in the story. Because if they 3D modeled a character, chances are they're a playable character, either eventually or currently. Now I gotta get up there. If they're not, if they're animated, as in they're a physical appearance, then they are playable. But if they're just a still image, then they just might be there for cutscene purposes. And she's never physically shown. That is Big Mom, and she looks upset. Good thing I got her in that attack. There. Let me go after Big Mom and slow her down. After this fight, I'm pretty sure I unlock her, which is going to be interesting. Okay, she did a thing. So she teleported. Thankfully, she didn't restore health, so I can do that. Knock her out. Surprised that's not an ultimate where he does the organ shot. Because it's treated like... Well, then again, they also did in the Hawk Gatling gun as one either. Even though it's treated as one in the anime. I'm gonna go see if I can save Rigi. Oh, she kind of goes crazy. She basically develops like a split personality. Half her hating Sanji, the other half like absolutely in love with him. Like she gets a weird yandere kind of thing going on. Oh, that's why she was over here. Is because this is the Germa Kingdom's. It's considered part of their weird floating island they've got. Oh yeah, because Perspero's back up again, so he's doing his candy wall stuff. So I gotta go beat him again. There, and I just freed Germa 6-6. This definitely would be a lot easier if you had like a second player. Like, you see how much I have to just run around to get from place to place. Unfortunately, none of the people I know who I'd want to play with either don't have it on PC, or those who would play it on PC just aren't interested in this game. So, he's the boss, okay. It's not Big Mom, who's currently out of the fight, thankfully. But yeah, anyway, lick fruit. That's just. I'm sorry, his tongue just. It's just so weird. I don't know. I doubt they're gonna show it, but one of my favorite moments. It just shows you about Luffy. After this, his bounty goes up, but he's crying because he thinks it went down. He thinks it's I think it was like he thinks it's like 150 million going down from 500 million, so he's depressed. Which bounties don't go down. Not really. And then someone else looks at it and goes, it's 150 billion. It gained a couple zeros or something like that. It's like some. He's now up there with like the bottom edge of a Yonko. Like most of the Sweet Commanders are still below him now, so he's in a weird spot between Yonko and. In fact, he starts being referred to as the 5th Yonko, which technically would make him Goko, but that's another conversation. No.
雷にやられたのはお前たちではなかったか。
お前ら、ここは俺に任せて船を出せ。でも、ルフィ。
俺がいる以上出航などさせねえ。
船は出す。この船の船長は俺だ。ゴムゴムのエレファントガーン。
バカ野郎、なぜそこに。
みんな必ず戻る。あとは頼んだ。
Alright, this might be the first arc to actually have a 7th mission in it. Almost all the others have been 5s and 6s. Beige has been unlocked. That's good. I'd like to give him a try. See what he's like. He probably has a transformation into his Big Father form. Yep, 7th one. Luffy versus Katakura, which we'll have to deal with in the next video. So, on that note, this has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, subscribe, and share, and please take care of yourself during this coronavirus outbreak. Please wash your hands, don't touch your face, and practice proper social distancing. By properly practicing these things, you'll be able to keep others safe and therefore, and also yourself safe, so we can get this over with as fast as possible. Don't ruin my Halloween. Anyway, take care.